Iran has rejected Donald Trump's ultimatum for a deal to reopen the strategically vital Strait of Hormuz, escalating a dangerous standoff that threatens global energy supplies. The closure of this critical shipping lane has already triggered a dramatic spike in oil prices worldwide, as roughly one-fifth of all petroleum passes through these narrow waters. Both nations have exchanged increasingly hostile rhetoric, with officials from each side threatening to unleash hell on the other. The crisis deepens as search operations continue for a missing U.S. airman, though details remain scarce. This waterway serves as the jugular vein of global oil transport, connecting Middle Eastern producers to international markets. Any prolonged closure could devastate economies already struggling with energy costs. The international community watches nervously as two nuclear powers inch closer to direct confrontation. Market analysts predict oil prices could double if the standoff continues beyond this week. Major U.S. satellite company Planet Labs has announced a complete blackout on imagery from the escalating conflict with Iran, following what the company describes as a direct request from the U.S. government. This unprecedented move effectively removes independent visual documentation of military operations in the region, raising serious concerns about information transparency during wartime. Planet Labs, which operates one of the world's largest commercial satellite networks, routinely provides high-resolution imagery that journalists and analysts use to verify military activities and assess damage. The blackout comes as the U.S.-Israel coalition intensifies operations against Iranian targets, making independent verification of events nearly impossible. This decision marks a significant shift in how private companies handle government requests during active conflicts. Press freedom advocates warn this sets a dangerous precedent for corporate compliance with wartime censorship. The move leaves the public increasingly reliant on official government accounts of military actions, potentially limiting accountability during this critical period. German researchers have finally set the record straight on a 9,000-year-old shaman's grave that was deliberately misrepresented by Nazi propagandists nearly a century ago. When the ancient burial site was first discovered during the Nazi era, officials quickly twisted the findings to support their racist ideology and territorial claims. The original archaeological narrative was corrupted to serve political purposes, obscuring the true significance of this remarkable prehistoric discovery. New scientific analysis using modern techniques has now revealed the authentic story of this ancient spiritual leader, whose burial practices and artifacts tell a completely different tale than Nazi propagandists claimed. The grave contains sophisticated ritual objects and evidence of complex spiritual beliefs that contradict the simplistic narratives imposed by the regime. This correction represents more than just academic accuracy. It demonstrates how authoritarian governments manipulate historical evidence to justify their actions. As researchers worldwide grapple with similar politically tainted discoveries, this work provides a crucial model for separating genuine archaeology from manufactured propaganda. Storm Dave is delivering disruptive winds across all 4 nations of the United Kingdom tonight, with yellow weather warnings blanketing the region as the system sweeps relentlessly eastward. Wind speeds are reaching dangerous levels, prompting authorities to issue widespread advisories affecting millions of residents from Scotland to southern England. The Met Office reports sustained gusts powerful enough to bring down trees, damage property, and create hazardous travel conditions on major roadways and rail networks. Power companies are mobilizing emergency crews as scattered outages begin affecting communities in the storm's path. Northern Ireland and Wales are experiencing some of the most severe conditions, with coastal areas bearing the brunt of the system's fury. This latest weather event adds to what meteorologists are calling an unusually active storm season for the region. Transport officials are urging travelers to avoid unnecessary journeys until the system passes, with several ferry services already suspended and flight delays mounting at major airports. Artemis II astronauts are describing breathtaking views from the moon's mysterious far side as they enter the 3rd day of humanity's most ambitious lunar journey in over 50 years. The crew reports witnessing landscapes unlike anything previously documented, calling the experience something we have never seen before as they circle behind the moon. This historic mission marks the first time humans have traveled to lunar orbit since the Apollo era, representing a crucial step toward NASA's goal of establishing a permanent lunar presence. The astronauts are conducting vital observations and tests that will inform future landing missions planned for later this decade. Their current trajectory takes them around the moon's far side, an area perpetually hidden from Earth and largely unexplored by human eyes. The mission serves as both a technological demonstration and scientific expedition, gathering data essential for upcoming Artemis II surface operations. These pioneering astronauts are literally paving the pathway for the next generation of lunar explorers who will soon walk on the moon's surface.